What's up guys, it's Sifu here for another One Piece video. We just got chapter 1044, and what a chapter. This chapter made me question everything in the story. It made me think on all the past 1000 chapters. I had this strong feeling, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like maybe the feeling of betrayal. In a good way, like I've been lied to my whole life. And I know you guys felt that way. Do you remember the first time we saw Luffy and his power? It was in East Blue against Alvida. How it was a big deal to have the rumored devil fruits. Imagine Oda told us then it was the human fruit, model Nika. It would have been crazy. You know what is crazy? It wasn't that long since we got introduced to the sun god Nika. It was in Wano actually. Nika was a legendary warrior that once called the sun god by slave from ancient times. He was first mentioned by Hutu, who heard it from a prison guard during his imprisonment by the world government, who believes that he would eventually come to free them from their suffering. Interesting stuff. I assume you guys saw the chapter or got spoiled. If not, make sure to see it, cause there's some legendary stuff in it. I'm going straight to the juicy stuff, to Luffy's part. We got to see Hiyori, of course, with that perfect speech on her father, and how Orochi is a miserable scumbag. I hope this is the last time we see him. I doubt that because of his devil fruits. That's the only explanation of how he's still alive so far. We saw him got burned while Hiyori looks down on him. She said her mother's promise that the dawn will come after 20 years. Then she will get to fulfill the Koski clan promise. Yeah, great scene, and she deserved this revenge. 20 years of her seeing Orochi's face. Yeah, Oda, please kill Orochi. Now let's move to Luffy. Just like that, we get Gear 5th. No one expected this to be Gear 5th. I didn't expect that. You can see my drawing on Gear 5, and I feel like there will be no new form like Gear 6 or anything. Oda knows that Luffy is OP by this point. He got all the power system in the world of One Piece. Just in Wano he got the Conqueror's coating, stronger armament haki, Rio, a new fruit. Just kidding. The awakening of his fruit. I mean, it's over for Kaido. I think all the new forms are gonna be in Gear 4th. If there will be new forms, there will be new moves. We need to get ready for next week's chapter. The thing is, we all know Luffy will win, but Kaido is not done yet. After all the people he faced so far and the hits he took, he still have a last card. I believe, well, I hope it's the awakening of his fruit, legendary zone fruit. It's really hard to think how it's gonna look. You got his normal Shenron dragon form, then the hyper form. What is the next step? I really thought a lot about it so I can draw it, but nothing came to mind until I saw the awakening of Luffy. He got the properties of rubber in combat, but he's the sun god Nika. Like the Goroshi said, it's the most ridiculous power in the world. Said all zone fruits have a will of their own, most likely the legendary zone fruits, of course. That solved the mystery of why the legendary zone fruits are much rarer than the Logia fruits. Oda didn't say that for no reason. I just thought of something Oda said before to a fan. He asked him why he gave Luffy the power of rubber. Oda responded that he didn't want to give the main character an OP fruit, so he can struggle and people can relate to him. Well, that just got thrown out of the window. Where was I? The legendary zone fruits. We don't know what will Luffy do with his awakening. It depends on his imagination, the warrior of freedom or the warrior of liberation. A lot of people are saying he's like Sengoku with his fruits. The only difference here is that Buddha exists in our reality, in our world, and the sun god is made up, which means there might be more powers related to gods that Oda makes, like the god of the moon or the god of the sea, etc. You know where I'm going for. Now, Kaido have one of the strongest legendary zone fruits in the story. He got the fruit for a long time and he's very capable with it, so he must be like awakened his fruit a long time ago. We got Kid and Law and Luffy in a young age awakening their fruits. It also depends on how much you use your fruits, and also depends on Oda and the flow of the story. Yeah, The Shenlong dragon in Chinese mythology is the god dragon or divine dragon. He's the master of storms and the one who brings rain. Oda takes a lot of reference from Asian folklore in his story, especially in Devil Fruit. So Kaido used lightning and wind slashes in his attack. Was that awakening? Or maybe part of his awakening? Maybe he got even a stronger lightning attack? I'm not sure, but seeing how Luffy fruit works, now Oda can make some new abilities in his fruit, just like the Gorosi and the world government wanted to get the Gomu Gomu fruit because they knew the true power of it. Kaido got captured and experimented on him because of his fruit or maybe his race. Could be both, we don't know, but we know Vegapunk made artificial fruit just like Kaido's fruit. We all saw Momonosuke. I said a lot of the word fruit in this one. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, the fight is getting to its final stage. We might see the last act next chapter. We forgot all about the acts among all this hype. Yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments and your prediction on the next chapter. If you came this far, please subscribe and a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. See you next time.